Well, we want to welcome you to Tabernacle Christian School for this varsity girls matchup between the Tabernacle Christian School Conquerors and the visiting Victory Christian Cardinals. And I want to thank our broadcast crew joining us today. And our engineer today is Troy Brown, usually our play-by-play man, but he's taking over the engineering responsibilities. Our cameraman, Carter Shots, statistics, Jesse Newmy, and then our color commentator, a guest color commentator today, the head coach of the Tabernacle Christian School Middle School basketball team, boys, Dan Shots. We're going to go over now to our public address announcer, Mr. Tim Meesey, for the introduction of the lineups and for prayer and for our national anthem.
If you will stand with me, please, we'll have a word of prayer and remain standing after we pray for sounding our national anthem. Let's pray together, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity that we have to be involved in Christian education. We thank you for each of these ministries, each of these schools, and we do pray that you would protect the players this afternoon, give them safety as they play, be with the officials, coaches, fans, everyone that's here. Lord, we pray that everything that's done this evening will bring honor and glory to your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Well, we're ready for some action. Here's Tim Meesey with our starting lineups.
Thank you, BC. Now for the starting lineups. For our guests on the scoreboard, the Cardinals of Victory Christian School, number 11, Callie Levine. Number 12, Terry Holland. 21, Brooke Sanders. Number 25, Elizabeth Stevens. Number 40, Josie Melton. And now the starters for the Conquerors, Tabernacle Christian School. A freshman, number 23, Maddie Roy. A sophomore, number 2, Emma Schmidt. A sophomore, number 22, Megan Paxton. A junior, number 14, Grace O'Connor. And a senior playing in her last home game, number 12, Jenna Hickman. Just to let you know, we will take an opportunity later this semester to recognize all of our seniors and their many accomplishments in their high school years. We will do that in a special chapel service later this semester. Good game, ladies.
Well, we're about to get underway here for homecoming here at Tabernacle Christian School. And the visitors from Silva, North Carolina, Victory Christian School Cardinals, have driven a good ways to be with us tonight. It'll be Victory basketball, and we're getting ready to get underway here at Tabernacle. Coach Schatz, what do you expect?
Certainly a big night for the girls. You know, their emotions are pretty high, so I expect them to come out of the gate pretty strong. And haven't seen Silva play this year, so a little bit of an unknown there.
Well, this is the first matchup this year between these two schools. They were scheduled to play earlier, but because of inclement weather, could not have the game. Tabernacle opens with a steal. Here's Maddie Rourke driving. Gets it to Megan Paxton, now out high to Jenna Hickman. Here's Maddie for three, and that shot's going to be no good, but rebound and tipped out of bounds by Victory Silva. Tabernacle retains possession. Inside to Grace O'Connor for the basket, good.
I think Grace can make a real difference in this game tonight. She's got a lot of energy there in the post.
And Victory doesn't have a lot of size. Here's a steal by Emma Schmidt. Has the ball tipped away. Maddie Rourke's there to recover and score for Tabernacle. Pressure giving them problems. Here's Jenna with a steal. All the way for the layup, good. So Dan, the pressure's getting to Victory early.
Yeah, absolutely. Not handling the ball real well. Not really good spacing on their press break. They're kind of bunching up and they're playing right into Tabernacle's hands. So good timeout there by Victory's coach.
Victory said, hey, we need a timeout. So we'll take it with them. 30-second break. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back to provide the rest of this first quarter action. We're back here for the remainder of the first quarter. 6:52 to play. The Conquerors lead 6-0 over the Cardinals. Now Tabernacle's going to a man-to-man defense. Here's Levine with it for the Cardinals. Guarded by Jenna Hickman. She drives all the way in. They're going to get a foul call there. Mixing up the defense early.
Yeah, it's always good, especially early in the game, not to let the offense for the opposing team settle in, give them a couple different looks. And
well, they called that on the floor. Now Tabernacle goes 2-3. The shot was no good, and the rebound tapped out of bounds to go to Tabernacle. Jenna Hickman will bring it up for the Lady Conquerors. Finds Maddie Rourke on the left wing. She gets a screen, now inside to Jenna. Nice move, Jenna. Shot in, out, and no good. Rebounded by Carrie Holland. She gives it over to Stevens. Now Levine takes a three. Shot, no good. Victory couldn't save it. Be Tabernacle ball.
Cardinals really packing it in on defense, so a couple perimeter shots from Tabernacle should spread that out just a little bit, hopefully.
And that's what these girls like to do. They like to shoot the three. Here's Maddie Rourke with a baseline jumper, good. The Lady Conquerors are undefeated in 1A district basketball. Victory had a girl wide open under the basket.
Wide
she didn't
open.
see her. Here comes Jenna for the layup. Ball tapped out of bounds. There you go, Grace. Just short.
Not going to get a better look than that.
Then Maddie with the steal, driving. Nice move. Nice finish for Maddie. Tabernacle in a 2-2-1 full court. That ball's going to be stolen away. Jenna gets the tap. Emma gets the steal. Go baseline. Three on its way and in. Well, there's the outside shot you were talking about.
That's it.
Holland has it. Inside by Melton. Shot no good. Now they get it to Megan Paxton. Megan's going to drive in the lane. Gives it up to Emma Schmidt for the layup. Good. Good decision by Megan Paxton.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job by Emma filling that passing lane as well.
Yeah.
Dive into the basket.
Victory wants a timeout. It's 15 for Tabernacle, nothing so far for Victory. And so, Coach, how's the middle school boys team doing?
Doing really well. We were undefeated until last night, and tough game. Third game of the week, so little sluggish starting out. Got right back into it, and just a lot of mental errors. And so we're back in action next Thursday. And if we win out regular season, we still keep the #1 spot in the district. So that's what we're trying to do.
So you have how many games remaining in this season?
We should have 2 regular season games.
Okay, and one's Thursday.
Right.
And then I guess will there be a tournament this year in the middle school?
There will be. Yep. Top
Right.
4 teams.
Back in action here, Victory with the basketball. They try to get it inside. Has the ball stolen away. Maddie Rourke comes away with it. And she drives to the basket. Layup is good. Nice play, Maddie. Here's a chance to earn the 3 the old-fashioned way. Great start for Tabernacle.
Yep, lots of energy. They're getting up the floor really nice, and they're filling in the passing lanes on that fast break really well.
Victory to bring it in. Tabernacle now goes 3-2, and the ball almost stolen away by Maddie Rourke. Victory saves it. There's a pass inside, intended for Melton. She couldn't get a hold of it, but Victory saves it. Now here's the ball stolen by Maddie Rourke. Driving in for a layup. I like to see Maddie finish those, and she's doing a good job of that.
Good strong left hand. Had the defender on her right, was able to seal her off so that didn't have any play at the ball. If Victory can swing the ball with a skip pass like that, they can really get our defense shifting.
We got a timeout. Maybe a masked official's timeout. Not really sure. I didn't see it. But we got a timeout here with 3:30 to go. So when will, or do you know, you may not have that information in front of you, but what's the time frame for the tournament for the middle school and the conclusion of the season?
So the schedule shows that the semifinal game is February the 9th, and then the championship game is going to be February the 11th. So if we win out, we'll be playing at home both of those games.
Now, who are your remaining opponents?
We are playing St. Stephen's Christian School at home next Thursday, and then I believe the following Tuesday we're traveling to Hickory Christian Academy.
Okay. So we got St. Stephen's Lutheran and Hickory Christian. Well, it'll be Victory basketball underneath their own basket. They get it in to Stevens. Tries to get it inside. Ball tapped. Knocked out of bounds. It will remain Victory possession. Here's Stevens taking a baseline shot. In, out, no good. Rebound. Sarah Eichert had a hold of it. Then we get tied up. Jump ball goes to Tabernacle on the alternate possession. So Sarah Eichert is checked in for Maddie Rourke. Hedrick takes over the point guard responsibilities. Here's Megan Paxton on the wing. Gets it to Grace O'Connor. Now back out high to Hedrick. Gets it to Schmidt. Here's Sarah Eicher driving for a baseline shot. In and out. Now Sarah gets a rebound, kicks it out to Hedrick. Nice shot. Didn't fall. There's Grace O'Connor for the rebound. Ball bounces around. Victory comes up with it. Stevens has it out high. Gets it over to Holland. And Stevens had it, lost control. Sarah Eichert comes up with the steal, but they get tied up in there. Possession goes to Victory. Victory will have it to throw in. Tried to get it across the court. Megan Paxton comes up with it. She'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Emma. Then out high to Zoe for three. No good. Rebound Grace. No good. Rebound Paxton. And that ball is deflected out of bounds and over to Victory.
You know, Victory's rotations on their offense actually are pretty good. It's just that their passing is not helping them out tonight. They're not getting the ball there.
Well, they're losing the handle, and Emma Schmidt with a breakaway. She stopped, which was a good thing. Just lost her balance and walked.
Her mind said stop, her body said no.
So it'll be Victory basketball. .153 to play here in the first quarter. Tabernacle up 20-0. Stevens brings it up, gets it to Holland. Back here, Stevens for three. Hit the back of the iron. We'd like to see Victory get on the board. Here's Hedrick. Her shot's no good. Rebound long. And Stevens shoots a layup. No good. A little too strong off the board. Sarah Eichert gets a rebound. And we got an issue here. An injury.
Number 21, Brooke Sanders, looks like she turned an ankle in the crowd there in transition.
Checking in for Tabernacle is Haviland Fries. And Tracy Peguero's checking in. Tabernacle has it over to Sarah. She loses it, but gets it to Tracy. Peguero's shot is no good. Rebound now pulled out of there. There's a long pass from Victory. And it will be off Victory, Tabernacle basketball. 1 minute to play here in the quarter. So, Dan, you and I are going to have a lot of things to talk about to keep our audience engaged in the remaining 3 quarters of this game. Here's Tracy Pegueros with a shot. No good. Rebound Haviland. Now to Hedrick for the shot. No good. Here comes Stevens with a rebound. Long pass.
She's got behind our defense a few times in transition.
Yeah. Hey, and Victory's on the board. I thought that was going out of bounds, and they saved it, ran it down, and converted. Good for Victory. Get on the board, 20-2. Here comes Hedrick. He'll take a 17-footer. It's good. So we got 19 seconds left here in this quarter. There's going to be a shot on the baseline. 3 short. Rebound, Grace O'Connor. And that's going to do us for the quarter. Sarah Eichert tries a long one, but it's going to be short and a little bit late. So that's the end of the first quarter. Tabernacle in control, leading this game 22-2. We'll take a little break here during the timeout and come back for second quarter action. All right, we're back at the Brick House here at Tabernacle Christian School for the second quarter of this homecoming game. Tabernacle Christian School leads Victory Christian of Silva 22-2. Tabernacle going man-to-man. They're going to throw it in across court, gets it to Venelson, who's checked into the game. And it'll be Victory ball under their own basket. I missed what happened there, Dan.
Well, I was sort of blocked by
the officials,
so I didn't see it exactly.
That's a little bit of a problem for us. Here's a three on its way to Jenna Hickman.
Good confident shot by Jenna.
Looks like we're going man-to-man full court. Victory has the ball turnover. They're just having trouble handling it tonight. Driving all the way for a layup is Maddie Rourke. Now
if there's anything we're missing tonight on defense, it's we're letting them get behind the defense in transition. They've done it a few times, and if they can convert on it, it's
Jenna Hickman had the steal and then a little moment of indecision there and turns the ball over. 27-2. Well, the girls are going to pick them up not full court, but half court man-to-man. They get it into Venelson. Her shot
blocked by Rourke.
And I'm glad you're seeing that. I missed it, the official again.
Yeah, Maddie made a good play there, held good distance between her and the offensive player and tipped the ball away.
Venelson.
We do have a correction to make. I checked with our athletic director, and the makeup game with HCA, the dates could not work, so the middle school boys only have one remaining regular season game next Thursday.
Middle school boys have one game remaining. That's Thursday. Very good. Rebound controlled by Jenna Hickman. So you have one regular season game remaining. That's Thursday, then the tournament, the 9th.
Yes, sir.
And the 11th.
That's correct. Good
Here's
swing
a
pass.
cross-court pass to Jenna Hickman for three. Ooh. No good. Then Jenna will pick up the foul. I like to see them follow their shot.
That's right.
Elizabeth Stevens draws the foul. Holland will inbound to Stevens. They get it into Venelson. That's a nice play by Venelson. Gets the ball at the free throw line, drives, and scores. Here's a long three on its way and no good. Rebound,
good
Megan.
Rebounds by Paxton.
Fighting under there.
Yeah. Got good position.
You know, I don't think we called Venelson's name. I don't know if she got in the court in the first quarter, but she's doing a lot here this second quarter for Victory.
Yeah, making an impact off the bench.
Ooh.
No whistle on that one. Just play on.
I think somebody missed that one.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Yeah. Well, we're playing.
Play to the whistle.
It's Stevens with the basketball. Gets it to Levine. Holland gets it back to Levine. Levine's in trouble. Almost affecting the steal is Zoe Hedrick. There's Jenna Hickman trapping. They get it to Stevens for a baseline jumper. It's a 2. 27-6. Emma Smith thought about a 3. Oh, good idea. Just a little late.
A little late on that one.
Maddie gets a steal.
Way to
Megan
jump into
to
that
Maddie.
passing lane.
Ooh, a little too strong on that layup. This is Holland. Has the ball stripped away. Here's Hedrick coming all the way down to the layup. Nice stop right there. I like to see him stop, get control, fakes the defense, and scores. There's Venelson again, catching it on the free throw line, driving the baseline. That's working for him. Jenna gets the steal and finishes.
Jenna's last home game. She's playing like it. A lot of energy.
Now we should get a home game in the playoffs, and
That's right.
this has really been an unusual season, of course, and
Right.
some teams have opted out for different reasons, and some teams have not been able to play each other. So we really don't know what to anticipate when we get in the playoffs and what we're facing. We normally have a pretty good idea of where everybody stands in the state.
Right, yeah.
But not this year.
No, like you said, very unusual. And at this time of the year, athletic directors and coaches are usually looking at records and strength of schedule, if that's an issue, and trying to figure out who you're going to be playing in the postseason and who's traveling where. But because of all the uncertainty, it's just a little different. So we'll just have to wait and see how it all works out.
Last couple seasons, it's really come down to Tabernacle and New Manna in a lot of ways.
Right.
Not only for the district, but they've also squared off in the state tournament. Last year, the state championship game, and New Manna came out victorious. This season, Tabernacle swept both games with New Manna. And it looks like, just looking at some of the Max Prep standings, that the team in Asheboro, Fayetteville Street, I think is the school.
Right.
And also the team in Greensboro, Shining Light Academy. Both their girls' teams have 7-2 records so far.
Okay.
And so that's a strong record.
Right.
But it's just hard to know what you're looking at.
Sure. They also, in the NCCSA 2 years ago, they shifted up the districts and moved some teams around from District 2 to District 3, and so that kind of jostled some things around a little bit as far as who you're going to be seeing. And we'll probably play some teams in the postseason that we haven't played before, or at least played in a while.
I think you're right. Nice steal, pass, and finish. Jenna Hickman with a basket. Olivia Smith has checked in here for victory. She'll get it to Venelson, and her pass is going to be out of bounds. Tabernacle ball. The Lady Conquerors have had a really good year. Had a tough outing against St. Stephen's High School, which we anticipated, but sometimes those games are good for you.
Oh, no doubt about it. You need to play teams that are super competitive, and it raises your level of play, and especially, I think, on the defensive end of the ball.
Almost getting the steal was Venelson. Finally, Victory gets the steal. Stevens going to take a shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jenna comes out there with it. Finds a trailer. That's Zoe Hedrick. She gets it now to Jenna for a baseline jumper, no good. Megan Paxton's there to control that one. She'll take a baseline shot, little strong.
Cardinals are really packing it into the lane on defense, and that's really hurting them on those long rebounds. All the long rebounds are going Tabernacle's way tonight.
Yeah. Jenna for 3. It's in there. She's on the money.
Yes, sir.
Our girls started the year with a game against Mountain View Christian, a really good game, went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
We had a chance to put it away in regulation, didn't finish it. Lost that game eventually in overtime. Then we defeated Hickory Christian here. Later on, we went there. They beat us. A really close game. They led much of the way, and we made a run.
Mm-hmm.
And had a chance to win it, just didn't convert.
Yeah.
But other than that, the girls have had a lot of success this year.
Yeah.
And I think they've got high hopes heading into the state tournament and playoffs if we're fortunate enough to get there.
Yeah. Few minor injuries, but pretty much healthy throughout this season, and so poised to make a run into the postseason.
All right. 4 out is the call from the bench. Oh, Tracy wasn't looking. Lost that one. Here comes the steal. Silva having trouble hanging on. Hey, Tracy amends for her turnover. Way to get on the floor, Tracy. Hedrick's going to take a 3. That's not good. Here's Tracy Pagueros. Get in there. Get in there. Nope. Battle for the rebound. There's Sarah Eichert. Ball tipped out of bounds. Now they're going to call a foul on Tabernacle.
Looks like it's on number 15, Pagueros. Just a little bit out of control there going for the ball.
Well, she had a little help there from my perspective. But
I won't disagree with you.
I see from Tabernacle shaded glasses. Vendelson gets it to Stevens for a 3, just a little strong. Nice tap out by Sarah Eichert. Gets it to Hedrick. Now to Pagueros. Now Jenna Hickman. There's a baseline shot by Emma. And that's no good and out of bounds. Haviland will check into the game. 29 seconds to play here in the first half. Tabernacle 36. Victory 6. There's a deflection.
Good strong defense by
Good D by
Pagueros.
Tracy. Let's see what she can do here. Nice move, Tracy.
Ooh,
Draws a foul. I'm impressed. She went to the basket with it.
Yeah.
Controlled it.
Yep. Good body control. Avoided the contact. Drew the foul.
Tracy Pagueros at the line for 2 free throws. Short on the first. She'll come back for a second. Knock it down, Tracy. There's Sarah Eichert. She's everywhere. Baseline jumper. No good. That ball's deflected by Tracy, and then we may get a foul. Jenna Hickman may go to the line.
I think they called it on the floor.
Well, all right.
We've got a different perspective from over here.
That's right. We see it as it is, don't
That's
we?
it. If you want to know the truth, just ask us.
Jenna Hickman to inbound it. Gets it to Sarah. And didn't really gain possession firmly. Turns it over. Victory brings it up. This is Smith. 2 seconds as the ball taken away. Well, Tracy Pagueros making the most of her minutes here in this basketball game.
Intense defense up there at the top of the key.
Well, we'll take a break for the remainder of the halftime. Join us back here in about 10 minutes And Tabernacle Christian School leads Victory Silva 36-6.
And welcome back to second half action here at Tabernacle Christian School in the Brick House. Starting off second half with a dominant performance from Tabernacle Christian School. They're up 36-30. Maddie Rourke leading the way in the first half with 16 points. Grace O'Connor adding 2. Jenna Hickman adding 12 points to the total. Jenna with a couple of three-pointers there. Zoe Hedrick with 4, and Emma Schmidt with 2 points. And then for the Cardinals of Victory, Elizabeth Stevens with 2 points, and Zoe Venelson off the bench with 4 points. And so we're getting started here with second half action, Tabernacle's ball. I'll be joined shortly again with the play-by-play man of the hour. Rourke brings the ball up the floor. Across the court to Hickman. Emma Schmidt with the ball back to top of the key. Maddie Rourke baseline. Oh, a little bit of indecision there by Jenna Hickman, number 12. It'll be Cardinals basketball. Cardinals getting in a little trouble there in the corner, and it'll be a jump ball.
Well, I'm a little late. I was talking with some of the folks from Victory.
That's what happens when you're a popular guy.
They get it inbounds and get it out to Jenna. Swings it over to Paxton. Out of Maddie Rourke. Got room to drive. Gets it out to Emma Schmidt for the 3, just a little long.
I do want to mention that the Conquerors are missing a team member tonight, and we've got Avery Hooks, number 21, on the bench with a little bit of an injury that she's nursing, so hopefully have her back for the postseason run.
She's hoping to get back. Went to the doctor this week, and there's a shot by Jenna on its way. So Avery's got a little bit of work to do, maybe, or a little more time needed. Here's Stevens getting out there and open for the layup and finishes it. 36-8.
Once again, letting them get behind our defense on transition. She's kind of sneaking out, and no one's going with her.
Yep. They're going to call over and back on that. That's a tough call, isn't it? Is that what the call was, or was it a travel?
No, it was over and back call.
Over and back. Momentum was going one way. Levine gets it for Victory. She hits the floor hard. Jenna gets a steal. Layup by Maddie Rourke. Good pass by Jenna Hickman. Tabernacle man-to-man to start this quarter. Emma Schmidt's out on Stevens. Gets it to Holland. She throws it away. Here's a steal. Jenna drives in, loses the ball.
Good defense by Levine there.
Really so. And there's
not reaching in, and
Stevens open, just a little bit beyond her.
Levine came off the floor after the first half, noticeably limping. Looks like she's favoring that left leg a little bit.
We've got 6 minutes to play here in this quarter. I think we should observe a moment of silence. Probably the fans would appreciate that. We're running out of things to discuss.
Oh, we've got a list of things we could talk about.
My mother told me at the half that a winter storm is supposed to come this weekend. Have you heard that?
Yeah, listen, I've lived in Hickory for almost 6 years now, and I've been burned too many times on promises of winter storms. So call me a cynic, but I'll believe it when I see it. But I'm praying it comes.
Victory will bring it across the timeline. Here's Stevens. She's got an open lane. Breakdown defensively there. She didn't finish it. Jenna Hickman lost control as she came down the floor. Getting back on defense well. There's Megan Paxton affecting a steal. Gets rid of it. Gets a pass out to Jenna Hickman for a shot. No good. I think that's tapped out of there by Victory. White ball, is that what they're saying?
I believe they called it black ball.
No, we're staying under this basket.
No, it is. You're right.
Sarah Eichert's coming in for Grace O'Connor. Sarah gets open there. There you go, Sarah. Puts it up and in. Good job, Sarah
2
Eichert.
points for Sarah. Good strong take.
Excuse. Stevens brings it up. Got it to Levine. Now back to Stevens.
Had a wide open player under the basket. She missed.
Yep. Holland gets it out to Levine for a long three. Paxton gets a rebound. Throws it away. And then here is Victory with a shot. Sarah Eichert comes out there with it. She nearly lost the handle of it and gets it over to Jenna Hickman.
Good idea. Slow it down and regroup.
Zoe Hedrick gets in for a little 15-footer. There's Sarah working underneath there. Comes out of there again with it. Just can't quite finish it.
Well, Stevens is just really getting to the basket this quarter so far.
Nice pass by Jenna. Nice finish by Emma. Gets it out to Zoe. That ball's deflected out of bounds. I still haven't seen a signal who's going to keep possession of the ball or who gains possession. I think it's Tabernacle.
I believe it's Tabernacle ball.
Just
after the timeout.
No signal.
We need to let the referee know that the play-by-play man needs to know what's going on so we can keep our fans abreast of the action.
If Mr. Brown can get my phone to me, we can maybe take a little perusal of who's watching the game tonight. Give a shout out to all of our fans, our viewers. We're setting Facebook records.
Well, I was wondering whether Facebook was going to contact us and let us know that we were overwhelming some servers with the number of streamers. But
they have threatened to take our account down.
I think they were threatening to take the account down because other nationally syndicated broadcasters felt threatened by the level and quality of the play-by-play. So,
well, the ESPN network is very concerned.
And rightfully so.
Yeah. Well, we want to just welcome Pastor Mark Brown. He is watching the broadcast from somewhere near Columbus, Georgia. That shows the reach, the magnitude of the World Wide Web and Facebook, YouTube, and the lure of Tabernacle Christian School athletics, that we would have Pastor Brown watching from Georgia. I think he's an Alabama fan. And there's not a lot going on down there in Alabama to be excited about right now. So,
not really.
We're glad he could join us. And maybe our engineer could help us keep up with who else is on the broadcast. That would help us. There comes Sarah Eichert with a big steal. A good decision, gets it out to Jenna Hickman. She's going to slow it down. We got 2:37 to play. Megan Paxton gets it to Jenna Hickman. She'll drive in with a 17-footer in off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds to victory.
That Cardinal defense looks pretty winded. They're doing a lot of standing with the hands on the hips.
Now, I can see a name or two of those who are watching. Kennedy Rowland is watching, one of our favorite Tabernacle Christian School students. And Sue Zarcone is watching. So hello, Sue. Tabernacle gets the rebound off the miss. Jenna Hickman with a good, strong rebound. Brings it up the side. Gets it down to Tracy Pagueros. Didn't quite get it in. Got a jump ball here.
Coach Hickman has some instruction for Haviland. Let's see if that switches up anything now.
Coach Hickman taking every opportunity to coach your team up, getting them ready for playoffs, getting them ready for state tournament, hopefully, and a run. And here comes Sarah Eichert with a rebound. She's got it ahead to Tracy, just off her shoe. Sarah diving after it. I like the hustle.
Absolutely. Doing the dirty work.
Sarah Reed has the after-school preschool group, and they are watching the game. So a shout out to our Tabernacle preschool. Thank you for being big supporters of the Tabernacle Conquerors. Grace O'Connor with a steal.
Great steal
and a
Grace.
finish. 44-8. Here's a shot on its way by Holland. No good. Rebound by Vendelson. Out to Stevens.
Well, I'll tell you, Stevens is getting the looks. They're just not falling for her.
Douglas and Irene DeLand have joined the broadcast here on Facebook. A shout out to the DeLands. Leah Sturm is joining us on the broadcast. My contention is that Leah should be on this team playing.
Well,
not watching on Facebook.
You know.
But I guess that's a discussion for another day.
I think that'd be the safest thing.
Probably would.
Leah's going to be here in a little bit. She's part of the homecoming festivities after the boys' game.
And I understand you, Mr. Schatz, are the MC as we get it to Grace O'Connor. Just short. Good rebound, Grace. And
Stevens with a good steal.
Stevens out here. Guarded by Jenna. She's going to come up with it. Jenna does. Steals it away. Swings it over. Hedrick thought about a three. Instead gets to Maddie. She said, "Thank you very much. I'll take it." That's the end of the quarter. Tabernacle leads 47-8. If you are on the broadcast, send us a comment. Maybe you want to give some analysis of the broadcast team. Whatever you'd like to do, we'd be happy to discuss it. We're going to need something to talk about in the fourth quarter, aren't we?
Yes. Constructive criticism is greatly appreciated.
or just a pat on the back.
Or just a pat on the back.
There you go.
Well, I believe that with a score of 47-8 going into the fourth quarter, that we're nearing the point where they'll be playing with a running clock if Tabernacle can extend the lead any further.
Yeah, once it gets to 40, clock runs. So this is our last regular season home game. We had one scheduled for next Friday. Our opponents have had to cancel that game. It's our last regularly scheduled or regular season game.
Right.
And I want to thank Connor Hooks and Troy Brown and Jesse Newby and our cameramen, Carter Schatz, Hunter Schmidt, and perhaps anyone else I may have missed, because they have worked hard to make it possible for us to broadcast these games and get them to you in this crazy COVID year. And we've had a lot of fun with this.
Right.
And it's kept me amused. And I appreciate everybody being patient with me. Here comes Victory after a steal. They get it to Levine, and that ball is blocked. And Tracy Pagueros is rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
Looks like she got after it.
Looks like she hit her head on the floor when she went down for that.
Tomorrow is the we'll check on Tracy here. Looks like she may have hit her head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was holding them above her eye. That's
it.
Pretty soft spot.
And
Good to see her walk off.
to a nice round of applause here. Tomorrow is the SEC. We're in North Carolina. Everybody loves the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
SEC Big 12 Challenge, and Mr. Troy Brown is a big fan of the Alabama Crimson Tide, who are having an incredible season in basketball. That's a nice shot there by Stevens, 47-10. And they're having a great year. They're undefeated, and they go to Oklahoma tomorrow in the SEC Big 12 matchups. And so I want to get a prediction from Mr. Brown on how he thinks that game's going to go between Alabama, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma's ranked 24, upset Texas the other night.
Yep, they sure did.
That ball stolen away. Here comes Levine. Nice drive. Great move. Just didn't finish it. Here comes Hedrick. See, Zoe puts it up and in. Nice play.
Does the powerhouse Tennessee Volunteers as an SEC team, do they have a matchup?
They do.
And who would they be playing?
They're playing the Kansas Jayhawks at the
Jayhawks.
Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm a little concerned because Tennessee got off to a great start, and they have really struggled the last 3 games.
Right.
Really struggled. We lost to Missouri. We lost to Florida big time. We didn't even show up. And then barely beat Mississippi State.
Well, usually a nationally televised game, big stage with this SEC and Big 12 matchups, that should ignite the fires for them again.
I hope it does.
I expect Tennessee will have a good game, good turnout.
You know, I think there are a lot of Tennessee fans in Hickory, especially with Hickory native Rick Barnes as the head basketball coach.
Right.
And in my estimation, doing a great job.
And I believe a few years ago you were able to speak to Coach Barnes and
I did. I
get
met
a few
him.
things autographed.
Got an autograph or two. Nice shot, Stevens. Coach Barnes is a Christian, and he's a great guy, and got Tennessee going in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Brown says Bama beats Oklahoma tomorrow. Zoe Hedrick knocks it down. Nice shot. Troy Brown says Bama 72, Oklahoma 64, and he's even saying 15 threes for Alabama. 15 threes.
I would say if they're going to score 72 points, they're going to have to hit 15 threes.
So, and they're a three-point team.
They are.
Alabama is. They got a good team. Really do. There's a shot up by Stevens. Rebound, Grace.
Well, you know the old adage, live by the three, die by the three. So
Yeah.
if they shoot the ball well from the perimeter, I think they'll be okay.
They struggled against Kentucky the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kentucky's not even
I think if you're a Southeastern Conference team and you're struggling in the three-point shooting, you just need to schedule Tennessee. Because everybody that plays us is going crazy on the three. Former Tabernacle student Scott Jackson, who was here some time ago, I don't want to say how long ago, Scott, is watching. Scott, thanks for watching the game. Go Conquerors. Mr. Brown, do you have a prediction for the Tennessee-Kansas game? And as I ask that question, I see him flinch. Dan, what do you think about the Tennessee-Kansas matchup?
What do I feel about Tennessee? I think that Tennessee's going to wake up. I mean, honestly, they've been just a little lethargic and not really on their game. I think it's going to be it's a big game for them, big stage, and so I say it'll probably be a pretty tight contest, but I'm going to give Tennessee the win by 6 points.
Yeah, I think Tennessee's due.
Right. Yeah. They've got too much talent. They're not going to play subpar that for too much longer. They'll turn it around.
I hope you're right. My nervous system needs Tennessee to win the game by a comfortable margin. It's been a rough couple of weeks. It's been a rough couple decades for Tennessee fans, football, basketball. And here's a steal. Levine gets it out to Holland, takes a shot. No good. Rebound, Grace O'Connor. I don't know how many rebounds Grace has, but she's got a boatload.
She's all over the boards tonight.
Zoe Hedrick has the ball tapped out of bounds. We'll keep possession here.
You know, this victory team's got quite a few young players, and so
there's Grace.
They've got some room to grow. I think they'll be all right.
And Sarah Eichert with the rebound. Shot no good. Troy Brown has come through with a prediction now for the Tennessee-Alabama. No. Come on now. Get your mind clear. Tennessee-Kansas game. And Troy Brown is predicting a Tennessee victory, 61-58. Dan, did you give us a score?
I didn't give a score. I think we'll win by 3 baskets, by 6 points.
6 points.
I'm going to say it's going to be it'll be in that 50s-60s range. I'm going to say it'll be I'm going to say 67-61 Tennessee.
Well, I'm going out on a limb here, guys. I'm going to say Tennessee wins comfortably 82-67.
82-67.
I'm counting on Victor Bailey getting back, getting hot, hitting some threes. I'm just counting on some production. Jaden Springer.
That's a home game for Tennessee, right? At Thompson.
And Springer missed the Florida game. He missed the Missouri game.
Yeah.
And he's a key offensive threat. But we've gone cold, gotten tentative. Venelson gets it, drives, shoots, no good. Rebound. We got a foul. Is that on Pegueros? I think it was. How many fouls on Tracy? Well, 1 on Tracy. Josie Leatherman is watching online. Josie's going to score a lot of points in basketball.
She's got a big career ahead of her.
She does. Volleyball, basketball.
Yeah.
Work on your game, Josie. You should be shooting free throws right now. Well, after the game. Sarah Eichel comes out.
Go turn the porch light on. Get out in the driveway.
Grace got in there, got a rebound. I think she got fouled.
Called it on the floor, not in the shooting action.
Pedro Garcia has given us some applause on Facebook. Thank you, Pedro.
Now, you suppose he's applauding the game, or is he applauding?
No doubt it's the game. It couldn't be the commentators. There's a scramble on the floor. Look at Tracy. I like how she gets after it, boy.
Hey.
Good job, Grace, getting the put back. Josie says thank you. Josie, are you going to get to work? Practice your shot tonight. Stevens has the ball. Gets it to Vendelson. Shot is in and good. These officials have been worked to death tonight, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
These guys are earning their money. The tension in this gym. It's a high-pressure job they have tonight. There's a nice shot. Zoe Hedrick.
Well, there's a 40-point lead, so that should lead us to a running clock for the remainder of the contest.
The last 2:33 will pass swiftly. I wonder if my wife is watching the game. She's got 2 gentlemen there, Bennett and Baylor Cruz at the house. But I'm sure she's glued to this because she wants to hear her husband's voice. You think Heidi's listening to your debut?
You know, Heidi is in the gym this evening.
Oh, is she?
Yes, she is.
Well, that shows you how aware I am.
Right. So.
But this place is filled. Was that Tracy Pegueros?
Tracy Pegueros with a 3.
Great job, Tracy.
No, but I'm confident that when we get home, that Heidi's going to go back and she's going to rewatch this entire game and the boys' game, just for the pleasure of our commentary.
Or to find out what we said wrong. And it's hard. I mean, this place is filled to capacity. You can't really pick out people tonight. So
that's it.
Yeah, and if you're all right, good job, Zoe. If you're one of these people watching, wondering, we're just kidding about filled to capacity. We are not filled to capacity.
I'm looking forward to the day when the brick house is filled to capacity.
And the team we have this year, it's a shame that we can't be.
Yeah.
There's a good rebound right there.
I've played in a lot of gyms in my day, and the atmosphere in the brick house when it gets going, it's pretty electric.
Here's Haviland. She's going to take a long one. A long one. Didn't get there. We got 30 seconds remaining. Then we'll go to the boys' game. These two teams haven't really faced one another, but they have faced a lot of common opponents.
Tabernacle won against Southview just a few nights ago, fairly easily.
Yeah.
And that Southview team beat the Cardinals boys team.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Well, that's the final here in the girls' game. Tabernacle wins 61-16. You guys will no doubt want to join us, I'd say in about 10 minutes, for the varsity boys matchup between Tabernacle and Victory Christian. Dan, any parting words?
Well, it was a pleasure to be with you. Looking forward to calling this boys game. We got Emma Schmidt finishing the contest with 4 points, Zoe Hedrick with 13, Jenna Hickman with 12, Grace O'Connor with 6, Tracy Pigueros with the 3-pointer late in the contest, Maddie Rourke with 21 points to lead all scorers, and Sarah Eichard with a rebound and putback for 2 points for a great performance by Tabernacle tonight.
So it's time to announce our Powerade player of the game, and I'm going to say that's Maddie Rourke.
Well, I would say Maddie Rourke typically, but perhaps last regular season home game.
You know, I had that thought as it was coming out of my mouth.
I'm going to call the name of the senior, Jenna Hickman. Jenna had a great game tonight, played great defense, hit a couple of key 3-pointers early on. So
I think you're right. Jenna Hickman is the player of the game. And as that was coming out of my mouth, I thought, what did I? It's really tough to decide, isn't it?
It is.
They both had a great game.
Great game.
But I think Jenna does get the edge tonight. Player of the game, Jenna Hickman. And then the Powerade play of the game. I don't know about you, but my vote is Tracy Pigueros' 3-pointer.
There's not even a question about it.
So the Tracy Pigueros 3-pointer is the Powerade play of the game, and the Powerade player of the game is Jenna Hickman. Join us back here in about 9 minutes. We'll have the varsity game for boys.